Everyone else left Camp America with 700 quid. I left with 5 grand, all because I didn't take no for an answer. So in my early 20s, I worked for a recruitment company, really high stress, high adrenaline sales job. And to be honest, I had enough. And I wanted to go do Camp America. And basically I'd missed the deadline and needed to have done it a month or two earlier because all the applications had gone out and I was too late. I think most people would have taken that as the end of it, wait till next year. I was like, no, I'm not taking that for an answer. I'm going to find a way to get there. So I started doing my own research. I started Googling camps, came to a shortlist of 10. I ended up getting interviewed at 3, and then I ended up getting a job offer from 2. Because I was doing the interviews myself and not through a business, I was able to talk salaries and fees with the actual direct employer, which have been the camp. And what I found out was that they're actually paying a lot. They're paying like £500 to £700 a week, not for the whole 2-3 months that you're there. So I was like, how is it if I went through Camp America that I'd be getting so little? And then it's obvious, right? They're the middleman. And so the camp pays Camp America or CCUSA or whatever the intermediate is. They pay you a small amount and they keep the rest. And they're almost like the recruitment agency that takes off the big chunk of the margin. And they sell it as, look, we'll arrange your flights and we'll find you the interviews and then we'll send you there. But really, they're just taking a massive percentage for what is pretty easy work. So anyway, the catch was I'd arranged my interviews. I'd got a job offer. I'd accepted one, but I still needed someone to sponsor me. So I did reach out to Camp America and CCUSA, and these are the ones. I was like, look, can you just give me the visa, sponsor me the visa? That's all I need. And they were quite happy to charge me 300 quid for it. And that was great. Paid my 300 quid. And then they started coming back to me with, oh, do you want us to sort out your payments? We'll get paid and we can pay you. It makes things easier. I was like, no, don't worry. I've sorted out my own bank account and I've sorted out my own flights. So I literally just used them for the visa. So instead of me getting paid pittance via the agency, I was getting paid directly by the camp and actually getting paid up to, I think it was like 600% more or something. It was like 10% more effort. A few emails, a couple of hours later, an infinitely bigger reward. If you're ever stuck, just remember, most systems are built for convenience, not for reward. And if you're willing to do a little bit more than average, you usually end up with a lot more than most. I'll be sharing more tips like that right here.